you're gonna find this so rewarding. Something is going to happen at the beginning of this week, and whatever happens, you are going to find this so rewarding. Seriously, this is going to mean to you so much. I do know it's to do with something you have been waiting for, for a quite long time, to be quite honest with you. So the beginning of this week, it's going to be brilliant for you, okay? So it is about something happening here which you're going to find extremely rewarding. You know why? Do you know why are you going to find this so rewarding? Not only because you waited for this kind of information or this news, for a while, but you're gonna really find this so rewarding because this is something that's going to open your eyes. Your eyes are at the same time going to open, and you will realize exactly not only what you want to do so badly, okay, but you're also going to realize what exactly you need to keep on being persistent about, okay? This in itself is ridiculously important. This whole situation, it's really to do with something you were waiting for a while. Yeah, there's no doubt about it whatsoever. But it's also to do with material gain, okay? And it's also to do with the beginning of a beautiful change in your life. And the fact that you're going to find this so rewarding, and the fact that you will realize exactly what do you need to be persistent about. I will tell you one thing, my gorgeous Serini, that at around the 18th of May, yes, I know this is April right now, but at around the 18th of May 2025, you are going to have really important news when it comes to this. And when it comes to this realization, especially when it comes to you realizing what exactly do you need to keep on being persistent about. So at around the 18th of May, you are going to have a really important news. And this in itself, oh my God, you are gonna be really happy, because you will know that something really difficult has come to an end. That's on one hand, you will know that something really difficult, a really difficult stage in your life has come to an end. But on another hand, you will also, it's a lot about this stability you're going to feel. This is going to make you feel really good about yourself, about your life, about you were doing, about what you are planning as well at the moment, about your own vision in life. And when it comes to numerology, oh my God, I need to say this. When it comes to numerology, your numbers are 115. This is a very significant set of numbers. Okay, and it means that the whole new energy is about to enter your sign. The whole new beautiful and vibrant energy is about to enter your sign. This energy is going to revive you, literally. That's why you're gonna feel lots of energy throughout this week. Okay, this energy is going to revive you. And also, there is some kind of amazing advice you're going to get, you're going to have. And this amazing advice you're going to have, it's really going to answer your question about something you anticipated for a while now. And it's really a lot about you starting to think really clearly at this stage of your life, especially when it comes to these bright prospects you are gonna be focusing on. So this particular advice that you are going to have, this is something that you should take really seriously. Just remember, it's all going to be leading towards you, focusing on these bright prospects in life, doing the right thing, and most certainly moving forward. And also, still, at around the beginning of this week, there is some kind of opportunity you are going to have my gorgeous Erini, there is also going to be an opportunity that you are going to have, and I need you to focus on this opportunity. Why am I telling you that I need you to focus on this opportunity? Well, it's the opportunity that you wanted, it's opportunity that you need, but at the same time, something is going to be putting you off about this opportunity. This opportunity, it's a lot to do with you following the path intended for you and following your own vision. This opportunity, it's important for you to take very seriously as well, because you will be following your own vision in life. But the problem is that something is going to put you off. This opportunity is something that you're going to need to do for a while, just for a little while. And you wanted this opportunity, but the reason why something is going to be putting you off, it's because you wanted this opportunity, but it's not going to be exactly the way you imagined. So it's going to be like about 75% of what you really imagined in your mind. And it's something that you're going to need to take on, something that you're going to need to do, something that you're going to need to be part of just for a while. And you knew that before, because this is about you following your own vision in life. That opportunity, it's not your vision, but that opportunity, it's important for you to get closer and closer to this specific vision in life you have been following. You know, it's to do with things you want to do, and it's to do with things that you want to achieve, which are going to turn your life around. But the problem is, when you do have this opportunity, what's going to put you off, it's like you're not going to feel like you're ready to take this on, although it's something that you're going to need to do for a while. My advice is absolutely 100%, baby, go for it. What's really going to be getting on your nerves is the fact that you're going to need to learn something, and there are elements of this unknown that I can feel here. You must not allow this to put you off, because whatever element of you, you know, when you realize there is something you're going to need to learn when it comes to this. So it is some kind of opportunity you wanted, you were waiting for, but it's only going to be 75% of the way you would have imagined this opportunity to be. And I just need you to kind of like take this very seriously, because it's just all about you worrying about needing to learn something or doing something you've never done before, that you don't have experience with. And you know, I can see you worrying and being a little bit nervous, but my God, you really are going to have a mind-blowing experience when it comes to this, because through this opportunity, oh my God, not only this is going to work out for you brilliantly, but there are some major people that you're about to meet through this opportunity. And these people are going to be playing a really big role in your life, you know, a little bit later on. So this is why I need you to understand that at the end of all this, not only that this is going to be the right thing for you to do, but you're also going to connect with these certain people who are really kind of gonna play an important role when it comes to you making other dreams, you know, real in your life. There is a lot about the way you're gonna feel when you start meeting these people, and the way they're going to inspire you in life. You know, when we are surrounded by the right people, we are able to do so much more. When we are surrounded by the negative people, we become negative, sadly. When we are surrounded by really nice people and ambitious people, and especially like-minded souls and like-minded spirits, you know, they have like a tremendous impact on our life. So for the love of God, when there is some kind of opportunity at around the beginning of this week that you wanted, you've been waiting for, something that you need to do for a while, do not allow this to put you off only because it will have some kind of elements of unknown connected to it. And you will clearly know that there are certain things that you're going to need to maybe prepare for, certain things you're going to need to learn, for example. Don't allow this to put you off, because this is going to connect you with some amazing people. Okay, and these people are going to make your life so much more colorful and in every possible way. And I know it sounds really kind of, oh God, crazy right now, but trust me, once you enter this dimension and once you understand what I was talking about, you will see exactly where was I actually coming from. Because this opportunity, it's going to open your eyes and it's going to help you to look at different things on things in life. You will be able to look at things from a different perspective. Whatever you need to learn, I know that this is going to sound mental again, but whatever you need to learn in order to take this opportunity on so you can feel like confident enough, there is also, my God, you're all through that, you're also going to learn certain things about yourself and about your life you would never learn anywhere else, my gorgeous Erini. And this is why this life can be so crazy sometimes, but sometimes this life can be so magical. Sometimes we just need to feel strong enough to do certain things for a while, even those things that we don't feel comfortable about. Those are probably the most important when it comes to them making an amazing impact on our lives. So that's why I need you to be as open-minded, my gorgeous Erini, as you can possibly be. Very important indeed. And also, there is going to be some kind of a sign you are going to have, and you are going to see a cat. There is a cat you are going to see. There is something going to be so unusual about this cat, something so beautiful about this cat. And this cat is either going to look at you directly into your eyes, or this cat is like kind of gonna do something really kind of unusual, or maybe this cat is gonna be like extremely beautiful and extremely striking. Whichever way this happens, you need to understand that the moment in time you see this cat, you are going to notice this cat. There is no doubt about it whatsoever. Okay? And what I need you to understand, the moment in time you notice this cat, this is going to be your sign, this is going to be your omen. It is to do with this contemplation you are going to have in your mind at that very moment in time, because you're contemplating something obvious, and this cat is going to be a sign, it's going to be your omen, it's going to be your signal to snap out of it. You need to be honest with yourself, okay, here. This is important. And do you understand what I mean? The moment in time you see this cat, this omen, this is going to be a sign that you're contemplating something obvious. And you need to be honest with yourself. And you know what? I think you're clearly going to understand what this is, because you need to snap out of it. Because I know that this is going to sound weird again, but it looks like you are standing in your own way with something, And that's why this contemplation is going. And this cat, this spirit sign, this spirit messenger is really going to play a significant role here when it comes to you snapping out of it. So when you see the cat, just try to, when you become aware of this sign, this omen, just try to reflect on what you were thinking about at that very moment in time, or maybe just a little bit earlier. You were contemplating about something, but you're contemplating about an obvious answer. And something is going to happen here. Just remember, this is the part of this brand new energy which is about to enter your sign, my gorgeous Erini, okay? This is all part of it. So you are also going to feel so much more intuitive. And when we have such a powerful sign, such a powerful omens, we notice them usually, we notice them normally, but especially at a time when we are so intuitive, oh my God, things are going to be felt on a completely different level. By the time you get to the mid part of this week, you see, there is something very kind of something very interesting is going to happen. You know, it is to do with this, like the beginning of a really nice experience. Okay, at around the midweek, it's to do with the beginning of a really nice and a really, really meaningful experience. And it's, you know, you're gonna feel really energetic, you're gonna feel really creative. And when it comes to the beginning of this meaningful experience, you know, you're also going to start thinking about some kind of adventure as well. But it's not only about this meaningful experience, it's not only about you thinking about an adventure, but when it comes to this meaningful experience, when I said something is going to happen, you're also going to find out here that somebody is about to return into your life. Somebody is about to return into your life. And when you kind of realize who is about to return into your life as well, this is really going to surprise you. This is really going to surprise you, to be quite honest with you. But it's also going to remind you of some kind of adjustment in life you want to make so badly. So it's a lot about this particular person that you're going to find out about, and it's a lot about what exactly you're going to be reminded of at that moment in time. For some reason, this is going to be connected to this particular person. So I really assume quite a lot that this is to do with who they are, and it's to do with their lifestyle, it's to do with their achievements in life and things like that. And so you're going to be reminded, you know, sorry, which adjustment in life do you need to make. And you know, there is something really specific that you're going to do. There is no doubt about it. And it's really kind of like by you making this adjustment, you're also kind of going to, you know, this adjustment that you are going to make. I know this sounds crazy. There is something immediately you are going to do. Immediately. And this adjustment that you are going to do, it's like going to bring this adjustment that you are going to do. Sorry, this is going to be such a quick decision. This is going to be such a quick decision. This adjustment. And when it comes to this quick decision that you are going to make, you know, it's like basically very soon after that moment in time, it's not going to be that long, in like about a few days time, in a few days time, you're already going to have you're already going to find out, you're already going to realize, oh my God, that not only you did the right thing when it comes to this adjustment, but you're also going to have a really amazing idea, like a really brilliant idea as well, when it comes to, you know, you wanting to like kind of make further life changes. You know, you will be thinking a lot about making certain life changes, and because this is going to work out for you so brilliantly, this is really kind of going to open your minds towards other possibilities in life as well. Absolutely brilliant, my gorgeous Erini. And also, do not forget, this time of year, we are all like kind of going through similar things, especially when it comes to our mind, body and spirit. Your body is going to be guiding you, like, and trying to let you know that there is something that you should definitely avoid. There is something that you're maybe taking, drinking, eating, or whatever you're doing, you should definitely avoid it. And it's going to happen in such a way where you're just going to be kind of reminded of this while you're kind of doing it, and you will feel it, and you will know it's time for you to not to do this anymore. And you're also, as long as you take this seriously, you're going to start this process of healing like almost immediately. So that's why I need you to make the most of it, because this time of year, everybody is, it's a very powerful connection in between the mind, body and spirit. So at this time of year, our bodies are guiding us what our bodies don't need and what our bodies need, for example. But in your particular case, sorry, there is something that you're going to need to stop. Okay, this is very important because you are giving an amazing chance to yourself to heal yourself at that moment in time. And also, by the time you get to the last part of this week, my gorgeous Erini, you will realize, you know, that you will be thinking a lot about being restrained by other people. That's what you're going to think. You're going to be thinking a lot about being restrained by other people, why you're feeling like this, and how long you have been feeling like this. A lot is going to be on your mind. And it's important to mention this. It's not so much about, which people exactly you're feeling restrained by, for example. But it's more about you realizing through this situation which plans you should avoid. Somehow you're going to realize which plans are unwise for you. And this is going to be smart realization. This is going to be a smart kind of decision you're going to make, because you've got the High Priestess. Okay, when it comes to the High Priestess, you're making a smart decision, you're making the right decision. Okay, so it's all going to start with you thinking and realizing how you feel restrained, by other people. And that's what you're going to be thinking. And this is how it's going to start. And then boom, you're going to realize, do you know what? I don't want to make unwise plans in life. And it's going to be connected to this realization. And this is going to, whichever plans you're going to realize that you shouldn't do, you shouldn't make, you should cancel, you should avoid, most certainly, this is something you should do. Because, seriously, if you would carry on with these plans, for example, with this plan or these plans which is going to be on your mind, or which are going to be on your mind, if you carry on with these plans, then, it's like you're not going to be free. You're going to feel like, I'm going to lose my freedom. I'm not going to be able to do what I want to do in life. So this is why you should really reflect on this very, very seriously. And also, at around the beginning of this week, you're going to have such a pleasant little surprise. At around the end of this week, you're going to have such a pleasant little surprise where before you have this little surprise, you are going to be doing something that you really enjoy doing, something that you feel so creative, when you do this every time. So I don't know, it could be absolutely anything. I know that you're going to feel full of energy, you're all going to be perked up, you're going to feel full of energy, you're going to feel really happy, and I know that you will be really creative, you will be doing something, you will be working on something, you will be extremely creative. And at around that particular time, there is going to be such a little surprise you are going to have. And this surprise that you are going to have, my gorgeous Erini, it's going to come from somebody else. It's going to come from this person who is really consistent in your life. I like this person a lot, and this person is very consistent, very honest, somebody who's been in your life a very long time. And this is somebody who also kind of let you know certain things, like gives you news, it's somebody who's very clued up with things in life, and somebody who always gives you like a news every now and then, lets you know what's happening, in general. And this particular person is going to tell you something, so it's somebody consistent in your life. I like this person a lot. This particular, whatever this person is going to tell you, it's going to give you courage, courage to make such an important decision. You will know that you need to act now. You will need to do it immediately. And that in itself, it's a lot about you starting some kind of a new venture here. You see, this is going to lead towards you making an important decision. You need to act now, because it's going to lead towards you, towards this beautiful beginning of a new venture in your life. So this is why this is going to be absolutely brilliant. So now, my gorgeous Erini, I'm just going to shuffle these tarot cards, and I'm going to see what is going to be an additional tarot message for this week, okay? What is going to be an additional tarot message for this week? But you see this, you're also going to be thinking about certain memories, my gorgeous Erini. I think that you're going to be a little bit nostalgic and you know, especially at around the beginning of this week, there are a couple of things that you're gonna see. Maybe they're gonna be a couple of people from your past, but I'm looking at you. I'm looking at you in my mind, and I'm seeing you looking at some kind of a photograph. There is some kind of a photograph you're gonna be looking at around the beginning of this week, and this photograph is just gonna make you feel so nostalgic, like, oh my God. And when it comes to you feeling so nostalgic, it's like also important to mention that you will be brought back to this specific aspect of your life. It's not just, oh, nostalgia. First of all, you're going to feel nostalgic, and then you're going to feel nostalgic, and then you're going to feel nostalgic again, and then you're going to be brought to this certain aspect of your life. You're going to be drawn to something, boom, suddenly, that you used to do, like, or suddenly you will be drawn towards something that used to be like a major aspect of your life. It used to play a really big role in your life, and you are going to realize what's missing in your life. So it's not only about you being nostalgic, but also being drawn towards realizing what's missing in your life. And this is going to make you feel so happy. Look at this. This is going to make you feel so happy, and it's going to make you feel so content, and it's going to, you know, it's going to help you to achieve something really major in life. But it's to do with your own happiness, you know, and with your own contentment. So it's like almost as if you're gonna realize by the end of this week that your life, it's actually going to be incomplete unless you actually do this. And I strongly suggest you to do this. And this is again your sign that you really should, and you really must, you really have to follow your heart. Hello my gorgeous people, just to let you know, I've just started monthly subscriptions, monthly paid subscriptions, and the more people subscribe to this channel, you know, through monthly paid subscriptions, more content I'm going to be able to make. And this is why this is going to be so important. If you would like to subscribe to this channel through this monthly paid subscription in order to help me to keep this channel going, you will see the link is going to be in the description below. And thank you so much, because I will be ever so grateful.